I spent $500 and over 60 hours testing every major AI video generator on the market, and what I discovered, the tool everyone's talking about isn't actually the best one for most creators. In this video, I'm breaking down the top 10 AI video generators, from the $200 month Hollywood-grade tools to the free options crushing it on TikTok. I'll show you the actual outputs, reveal pricing secrets, and tell you exactly which one you should use based on what you're creating. Here's how I tested these. I used the same prompt across all 10 platforms. The prompt was, a woman sitting in a cozy coffee shop, warm golden sunlight streaming through the window, she's thoughtfully looking at her laptop, steam rising from her latte, cinematic camera movement from close-up to wide shot, people walking by outside the window. This tests everything: lighting, physics, camera movement, human realism, background details, and temporal consistency. Basically, can the AI make a video that doesn't look like, well, AI? I also tested them on generation speed, how long your waiting cost per 5 seconds of video, your actual ROI resolution. Can you use this professionally? Ease of use? Are you spending hours learning or creating special features? What makes each one unique? Let's dive in. Starting with the heavyweight champion. First up, Sora 2 from OpenAI. This is the one everyone's been waiting for since the demos dropped. Here's what makes Sora 2 special from a technical standpoint. It uses a diffusion transformer architecture. Think of it like this. The AI starts with random noise and gradually denoises it into a coherent video, understanding both space and time. Native audio generation. Unlike competitors that add sound later, Sora creates synchronized audio in the same past physics simulation. It actually understands how objects move in 3D space, not just what they look like. Look at the steam from the coffee cup. It doesn't just float randomly, it moves with realistic turbulence. The reflections on the window respond to the changing light. People outside walk with natural gaits. Now here's what you actually need to know. Pricing, plus tier, 20-month, limited generations, good for testing. Pro tier, 200-month, unlimited priority. This is what professionals use. Cost, per 5 seconds, 140, most expensive on this list. Generation speed. My test, 45 seconds for 5 seconds of video. That's actually slow compared to others. Output, up to 20 seconds per generation, 1080p standard, 4K available. Native audio included, dialogue, ambient sound, everything. Pros, best photorealism in the industry. Superior physics simulation. Audio-visual sync is unmatched, longest duration, 20+ seconds. Cons, most expensive option. Slower generation times requires ChatGPT plus subscription minimum API, coming soon. Not here yet. Verdict: if you're creating premium content, brand films, commercials, anything client-facing where quality is non-negotiable, Sora 2 is worth the investment. But for daily social media, you're overpaying. Next, Google Veo 3. This is Google's answer to Sora, and honestly, it's really close. Veo 3's secret weapon: camera semantics understanding. You can literally say dolly shot or crane movement, and it knows what you mean. Temporal consistency. Objects don't morph or disappear between frames. Enterprise integration. It's built into Gemini and Google Cloud. Here's my coffee shop test. Notice the light on the laptop changing as the camera moves. That's advanced. The building reflections in the window. Excellent. The only weakness is the people look slightly cheaper. Not bad, just not quite Sora level. Pricing. Access through Google AI Studio or Vertex AI. Pricing varies by integration. Check Google Cloud pricing. Generally cheaper than Sora for equivalent quality. Generation speed, about 60 seconds for 5 seconds, slower than Sora. Output, 4K available, up to 60 seconds, longer than Sora. Native audio with dialogue. This is huge pros. Viral TikTok tool. Those rapping babies. This. Amazing audio sync, longer durations than Sora. Google Cloud Enterprise features. Cons. Not quite as photorealistic as Sora. Access through Google platforms only. Can have weird camera movements. Objects sometimes change shape. Verdict: if you're already in the Google ecosystem or creating viral social content, Veo 3 is incredible. The audio quality alone makes it worth considering. Runway Gen 4. The professional's choice. Here's why. Runway's differentiation: Character consistency from a single reference image. Upload one photo, use that character across 10 different videos. Motion brush. You literally paint which parts of the image should move. Director mode. Frame-by-frame control over camera angles. 4K export. Only a few tools offer this. This is more than text to video. This is a creative toolkit. Pricing. Standard. 12 per month. 125 credits. Annual billing. Pro. 28 to a month. 625 credits. Unlimited. 76 month. But beware, they've suspended heavy users. Cost per 5 seconds. 0 10, using Gen 4 turbo mode. Generation speed Gen 4, turbo. 30 seconds, fast. Standard, Gen 4, 2 to 3 minutes. Output, up to 10 seconds per generation. 4K export available. No native audio, add in post. Pros, best creative control tools. Character consistency is unmatched. Professional editing integration API available now. Affordable for quality delivered. Cons, steeper learning curve, no native audio, shorter max duration, credit management can be confusing. Verdict for agencies, video editors, and anyone needing consistent characters across multiple scenes, Runway is the tool. It's not the easiest, but it's the most powerful for professional work. Pika Labs 2.5, the budget king. And here's the shocker, for 90% of creators, this might be all you need. Pricing. Free tier. 250 credits each month. Actually usable. Standard. 8 month. Best value in the industry. Pro. 28-month cost per video. Sun 7. Cheapest on this list. Generation speed. 7.5 minutes total for my test. 1 coffee break. Turbo mode. 12 seconds for 5-second video. Insane. Output. 720p base. 1080p on paid plans. Up to 10 seconds. No native audio. The secret weapon. Peak effects. Creative effects. You can't get elsewhere. Make Steam more dramatic. Add motion to still elements. Enhance specific visual elements. Pros. Best free tier. No joke. Fastest generation speeds. Most affordable paid plans. Perfect for social media volume. Easy to learn. Cons. Not photorealistic. More stylized. 720p base resolution feels dated. Physics, glitches more noticeable, needs multiple attempts for best results. Verdict, if you're creating TikToks, Reels, YouTube Shorts, or just learning AI video, start here. I know creators running entire Instagram accounts on Pika's free plan. Okay, so those were the cinematic tools. But what if you don't need a coffee shop scene? What if you just need you or an AI presenter explaining something? That's where these next tools dominate. HeyGen, if you've seen faceless YouTube channels, product explainers, or course content with AI avatars, there's a good chance it was made here. HeyGen's Avatar 4 technology, motion capture-based animations, these aren't just moving mouths, full body movements, 175 plus languages with auto lip sync. Say it in English, export in Japanese with perfect mouth movements, voice cloning, upload 2 minutes of your voice, use it forever. Digital twins, create an AI version of yourself. Here's what's wild, I recorded myself saying the script in English, then HeyGen translated it to Spanish and synced my digital twin's lips to the Spanish words. This used to require a studio and $50,000. Pricing, creator, 24 month, 15 min credits. Business, 120 month, 90 min credits. Enterprise, custom, avatar, 199 year, light, or 1000 year, pro, generation, speed, under 2 minutes for most videos, output, 1080p standard, up to 5 minutes per video, 4K on premium plans, unique features, face swap, put anyone's face on any avatar, with consent, avatar interaction, multiple avatars in one scene, screen recorder integration, PPT, PDF to video, pros, most realistic avatars. 175 plus languages is unmatched. Voice cloning quality is incredible. Great for personalized outreach. Unlimited video on all paid plans. Cons can hit uncanny valley for some viewers. Custom avatars are expensive. Not for cinematic scenes. Requires good scripts. Verdict. For educators, course creators, marketing teams, and anyone creating explainer content at scale, HeyGen is the winner. The language capabilities alone save thousands in translation costs. Synthesia, the enterprise choice. If HeyGen is the scrappy startup, Synthesia is the Fortune 500 solution. What makes Synthesia enterprise grade? 230 plus professional avatars, 140 plus languages, SSO, single sign-on, for team management SOC 2, GDPR, ISO 42001 compliant. This matters for big companies, LMS integration, plugs into your training systems, approval workflows, corporate governance built in. The difference? HeyGen is optimized for creative flexibility. Synthesia is optimized for consistency, compliance, and scale. Pricing. Starter, 18-month, 10min credits, this is limited. Creator, 64-month enterprise, custom generation. Speed, about 2 minutes for 1-minute video, fast and consistent. Output, 1080p, video credits system, not unlimited. Pros, best for corporate training. Compliance features. Fastest render times, tested professional template library, team collaboration tools, trusted by Fortune 100. Cons. More expensive for equivalent output. Strict video minute caps, less creative freedom, learning curve for advanced features, no free trial, demo only. Verdict. If you're in L&D, compliance or corporate communications at a company with budgets and regulations, Synthesia's worth the premium. For solo creators, probably overkill. Quick hits on the other avatar players. DID, specialty, photo animation, bring still photos to life, 590-month starter. Great for making historical photos talk, creative projects. Colossian, interactive video features, quizzes, branching scenarios, perfect for e-learning, SOC 2 and GDPR compliant deep brain, AI, 2D and 3D avatars. Real-time generation, good middle ground between HeyGen and Synthesia. I didn't deep dive these because HeyGen and Synthesia cover 95% of use cases, but if you need something specific, photo animation, interactive training, or real-time avatars, check these out. Kling AI, ByteDance's, TikTok's parent company, entry into AI video, and it has one killer feature: 2-minute videos from a single prompt. Everyone else, 20 seconds max. Kling, 2 full minutes. Here's the technical bit. Kling uses 3D face and body reconstruction, so human motion, walking, dancing, expressions looks more realistic than most competitors. Pricing, $6.99 month for 660 credits, cheapest option for high volume. 10-month recommended tier output, 1080p up to 2 minutes. Insane for the price. Built-in lip sync, pros. Longest duration by far, best human motion, cheapest for volume. TikTok optimized. Cons. Less control than Runway, not as realistic as Sora interface can be. Clunky documentation, mostly in Chinese. Verdict. For long-form social content or music videos, Kling's duration advantage is unbeatable at this price point. Luma Dream Machine, the modify with instructions champion. Natural language editing. You generate a video, then say, make the sky sunset instead of noon, or add a dog in the background, and it just does it. Technically, this uses a feature called Reframe and Modify. Most tools make you regenerate from scratch. Luma lets you iterate. Pricing, $9.99 month, good middle ground. Speed, 25 seconds for 5 seconds, fastest besides Pika Turbo. Pros, easiest revision workflow, fast generation, great for rapid prototyping, good physics. Cons, shorter max duration, not the most photorealistic, smaller feature set. Verdict. If you're the type who revisions a lot or works with clients giving feedback, Luma's iteration speed saves hours. Last one, CapCut. Wait, isn't this a video editor? Yes, but in 2024, 2025, CapCut added AI video generation features that make it worth mentioning. CapCut isn't pure text to video, it's AI-enhanced editing, automated captions, background removal, trending templates. Built for TikTok, Reels, AI effects, face tracking, green screen, auto reframe, text to video, newer feature. The play here, you're already editing in CapCut, now you can generate B-roll or effects without leaving the app. Pricing, free with watermark. Pro, $7.99 month, removes watermark, more exports. Pros, 500 million monthly users already in most creator workflows, mobile plus desktop templates for every trend, lowest learning curve. Cons. Not a pure AI generator, AI features still limited versus dedicated tools, generation quality lower than specialists. Verdict. If you're a TikTok Reels creator who lives in CapCut, use the AI features to enhance your edits. But for standalone AI video generation, use one of the dedicated tools. Alright, after 60 plus hours and $500 spent, here's the actual answer to which one is best. For beginners learning AI video, 1. Pika Labs 2.5. Free tier is actually good, fastest to learn, immediate results. No credit card needed to start for social media volume. TikTok, Reels, Shorts. Pika Labs 2.5 or CapCut speed matters more than perfection. High volume needs affordable pricing. Pika 0.07 video. CapCut, integrated workflow for premium content. Ads, brand films, client work. Sora 2 or Runway. Gen Prime Scenes. Shatter 4. Sora, maximum realism, audio included. Runway, maximum control, faster, cheaper, for explainer. Videos, courses, training. Hagen, best avatars. Voice cloning saves time, 175 plus languages. Global reach, unlimited video, on paid plans. For corporate enterprise. Synthesia, compliance features, team governance, LMS integration. Fortune 100 trusted, for long-form content. Kling AI 2-minute videos, $6.99 month, no competition at this duration. For rapid iteration, client, revisions. Luma Dream Machine, natural language editing, fast modifications, no regenerating from scratch. Here's what pros actually do. Stack these tools. Example, workflow, prototype in Pika, fast, cheap, test concepts. Lock hero shots in Sora 2, when you know what works, go premium. Add explainer segments in Hagen, avatar sections, final editing in CapCut or traditional editor. Why? Because you're not wasting $4 video testing ideas. You're not using avatar tools for cinematic shots. You're not overpaying for social media clips. You're using each tool for its strength. Let's talk real costs for a full month of content. Budget setup, 15 month. Pika Labs, standard, $8 CapCut Pro, $7,999. Total, $15,999. Output, 20-30 social videos, unlimited editing professional setup, $104 a month. Runway standard, $12 Hagen Creator, $24 Pika Labs, standard, $8 Sora, 2, plus $20 CapCut Pro, $799, Luma Dream Machine, $999, total, $82 output, premium client work, plus high-volume social enterprise setup, $300 per month, Sora, 2 Pro, $200 Synthesia, Creator, $64 Runway, Pro, $28 total, $292 plus, output, everything at scale with compliance. So here's my actual recommendation after testing all of these. Start with Pika Labs 2.5 free tier. Create 10 videos, learn prompting, understand AI video limitations, then upgrade to Pika Standard, 8 month, plus Hagen Creator, 24 month, free, 32 month. Why this combo? Pika, for B-roll, transitions, social content, Hagen, for talking head explainers. Together, you can create 90% of YouTube content types. Total cost, less than one professional video shoot. Ad, Runway Standard, $12 a month. Now you have cinematic control, Runway, fast social content, Pika, presenter videos, Hagen. Total, $44 a month for a complete video production suite. Swap Pika for Sora 2 Pro, Nocturnal Planes, after day, $200 month. This is your client-facing work. Brand films. Anything where quality, revenue, ROI. One client project pays for 3 to 6 months. Look, the AI video space is moving fast. By next month, these tools will have new features. Prices might change, new players will enter, but the fundamentals won't. Understand your use case, start cheap, scale as you prove ROI. I'll be updating this comparison quarterly. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Also, I created a free resource guide with prompting templates for each tool, cost calculators, comparison spreadsheet. You can customize. My actual workflow documents link is in the description. It's completely free. The best AI video generator isn't the one with the best tech. It's the one you'll actually use consistently. For me, I use Pika daily, Runway weekly, Hagen for every course and explainer, and Sora when a client is paying for premium. What questions do you have? Drop them in the comments. What are you creating? Let me know. I read every single one. Thanks for watching. Now go create something. For viewers who want deeper understanding. Diffusion models. Start with random noise, gradually refine into coherent images, shoot, draw, and video. Each step removes noise and adds structure. Temporal consistency. Objects staying the same between frames, no morphing, disappearing, or physics violations. the #1 challenge in AI video physics. Simulation, understanding real-world object behavior, gravity, momentum, collision, lighting, separates good AI from great AI. Motion brush, user-defined movement areas. Paint where motion should occur, like masking in After Effects but AI-powered voice. Cloning, captures tone, accent, emotion, pacing. Typically needs 2 to 30 minutes of source audio, can then generate unlimited speech in that voice. Lip sync, matching mouth movements to audio, cross-language. Trotter hardest challenge. HeyGen's specialty,